What's going on, guys, and welcome to, as promised, episode 2 of Talk Tuesday, the episode that's going to be going up every single Tuesday morning for the whole year. I hope if you guys continue to enjoy it. And today I'm going to be talking about something that I'm very and this is another one that's kind of about YouTube, and it's crazy to me how many of you guys have your own YouTube channels, and I think you might be able to benefit a little bit. Once again, I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world, but I've done okay in this last year and a half that I've had this channel, that I feel like I can warrant a little bit of advice to give you guys. So this might be, other than consistency and stuff, this is the next most important thing that I think you can do if you want to start a YouTube channel, and it's team. And it's crazy because this morning I was thinking about this video, because Monday morning I usually start thinking about what I want to talk about for Talk Tuesday. It's just kind of like, what am I going to say to these guys that can be beneficial? And it came up, sure enough, one of my lectures in business was all about team and a team atmosphere. And sure enough, those lectures was just definitions and stuff. And I want to talk about it in terms of YouTube. So you start a YouTube channel, you're alone, right? The YouTube channel is yours, it's not anybody else's. But I believe that one of the most important things to do is go and find guys around your size and get into a group chat. That's the number one advice that I would give. Get into a group chat, not just a Twitter DM or something, somewhere where you can talk constantly throughout the day, where you can, and in a way, you kind of start to not compete, because you want the other person to do well. You really do want them to do well, but having a group of people, 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 YouTubers around the same size, who can push each other. You see somebody else doing good, it gives you hope that you could do that same exact thing. It kind of gives you what you need to be able to keep going. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more at the end, but I'm gonna tell you guys my story when it comes to teamwork and why this is why I believe it's such an important thing, because it's the reason I still have a YouTube channel. So me and Sports Gamers Online, we didn't end on the best terms, but that's okay. It was a great run while it happened. My channel was about a month to 2 months in, getting about 50 views a video. Not very popular. I will say, just not nearly as popular as it has gotten now. It was very, I don't want to say a dead channel, but I wasn't getting a lot of views, and I had been trying really hard on it. And I remember it was Christmas, and I was thinking about quitting. Quitting was going through my mind. I didn't want to quit, but I just was kind of giving up a little bit, maybe this isn't for me, maybe YouTube isn't my gig. And I'm sure you guys have all had these same thoughts. Every YouTuber I've talked to has had these same thoughts. And I'll tell a little success story about one of my buddies at the end of the video. So, I found a guy messaged me on Twitter, Sports Gamers Online, it was called. And they had no brand or website. I didn't know that. But what it was, and we didn't really have a following, we weren't respected at all. But what it was a bunch of guys in a group that all wanted to be successful in the same thing. And the value of that is more important than I think I even understood at the time. So I was thinking about quitting, but as soon as you put me into this group, I had guys holding me accountable. I had guys who were making videos every day. I got to see their view counts spike up, which made me just want to work harder so I got the same thing and to prove that it was possible. So that group, we went to E3 together, which was also awesome. You can accomplish things together, and it almost feels better doing that than by yourself. And it just, I don't really work with a group anymore, but when I first started, I cannot explain to you guys how important that was. We would go on the group every single day, talk about video ideas, talk about what's happening, and to be able to talk, because sometimes in your life, your best friends aren't the people you want to talk to about YouTube. There's two different types of friends. I had my friends who I'd hang out with and talked about other stuff, and just hang out with. But then I had my YouTube friends where all we talked about was YouTube and gaming and stuff. And when you're just talking to your best friends about it, you're not going to get the same advice as you would by having another group. And sometimes people who don't understand it, even if they're close with you, they'll kind of tease you about it, and you don't need that. You 100% don't need that at the start, because it's tough enough to be confident at the start already. So that is the number one thing. Go comment down below. If you want to, if you're a sports gamer, comment the sports game you play. Leave a link to your Twitter. And on other guys who do the same thing, I want you guys to message each other. Create little groups and just make friendships, because I have made so many lasting friendships on YouTube just through doing this. And it's also helped me get so far. So the group that I was with, let me tell you guys about the group that I was with. I'm still close, really close with Uber. So when we started, I had 1,200 subs. The website I was working for had 1,300 subs. Really not a view count. Uber YouTuber, as you guys, some of you may know, he didn't even have a YouTube channel. Sam Pham, I think, had about 20,000 subs when we all kind of joined together. I wasn't super close with Sam Pham. The main two guys I'm going to talk about is Curtis and Uber YouTuber. So, now look at them. We all started off with literally no following, but joining together, we were able to work together to a point. I haven't been with Sports Gamers Online since I was at about 20,000 subscribers, I would say. But just getting to that point, I attribute a lot of it to just the constant environment around people. And listen to this. So Uber YouTuber just started his channel about a year and a bit ago. He's at 16,000 subs, doing absolutely awesome. He's an EA game changer. I'm sure if you asked him, I'm sure if he never joined up with us in that group, he never would have become that. My channel has definitely blown up more than I ever thought. Sports Gamers Online is up to 50,000 subscribers, and their website is doing awesome. So that's just the importance of a group, and set group goals. Like, I think it's very important when you get into groups, set a group goal for all of you guys. And if you're not, like, it doesn't mean do collabs every day. I don't think I've ever done a collab with Uber or SGO. It doesn't mean constantly doing videos together, because sometimes collabs aren't things that people always want to watch. It's just the harsh truth. Not everyone wants to watch you collab with your friend, but just having someone there is going to help you a lot. And I promise you guys this, and I want you to trust me on this topic. If you get anything from this channel and your YouTube channel, just join up with a team, get a group of friends. There's so many people out here doing YouTube. It's easy to call it a clan, call it I don't care. But now I'm going to tell you a quick story if you guys are thinking about quitting. The guy who I'm probably going to PAX with this year, RBT, I'm sure you guys have heard of him. RBT and me, we started off doing videos together. We did our first video together. I was at 8,000 and he was at about 9,000. So that was like a year or so ago, not that long, over a year ago, that we did our first video together. And in that time since we did that video together, a lot has changed. So I remember it was an MLB video. He kept going for a little bit, but he was he wasn't struggling, but he was staying consistent, and it was driving him a little bit crazy because he wasn't growing at all. So RBT ended up quitting for about 3 to 4 months when he was at about 15,000 subscribers. I'm sure he'll correct me if I'm wrong. Now he came back, and he came back because of the fact that people wanted him back, and he had, this isn't really even in terms of the group thing. He came back, and by himself, he had the motivation, and now he has 85,000 subscribers. He just got a big sponsorship. So use stories like that to motivate you guys to know that no matter how hard you think it is doable. Everything in this life is doable if you put your mind to it and you have the right group around you, the right mindset. So everybody watching this video, God bless all of you guys. Have a great day. Follow your dreams. Go get a team. Comment down below what sport game you play. What do you play? Do you do my team? Do you do challenges? Do you do baseball? Do you do Madden? It does not matter. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Talk Tuesday. If you guys want another one next week, drop a like down below. And I will see you guys next time.